You have so many options when it comes to treating your hearing loss, to the point where it becomes almost impossible to make a single choice. That's why in this video, I want to talk about the things that you need to know so you can make the right choices to actually hear your best. Coming up. Hi guys, Cliff Olson, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Phoenix, Arizona. And on this channel, I cover a bunch of hearing-related information to help make you a better informed consumer. So if you're into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the bell to receive a notification every time I post a new video. At the time of this recording, I have over 300 videos on my YouTube channel where I talk about a ton of different considerations that you need to keep in mind when treating your hearing loss if you want to hear your best. The crazy thing is, it would take you over 30 straight hours of watching my videos back to back, and you would still just be scratching the surface on everything that you should know when treating your hearing loss. Now, something you may not know about me, because I've never talked about this on my channel before, is that I am a huge fan of social psychology, specifically when talking about how humans make decisions. One of my favorite books on the subject was written by psychologist Dr. Barry Schwartz called The Paradox of Choice. If you want to watch a fascinating and funny 20-minute TED Talk video given by Dr. Barry Schwartz on the paradox of choice so you know what I'm talking about, I promise it'll be worth your time, and I will link that video in the description. In the book and in the TED Talk video, Barry talks about how having a bunch of options or choices may seem great on the surface, but it ultimately leads in the inability to actually make a decision. That is the paradox, where too much of a good thing is actually a bad thing. This is also how a lot of individuals with hearing loss find it to be with hearing aids. There are a lot of options out there, but how the heck do you actually know which option is right for you? And it isn't just the hearing aids or the features that are inside of those hearing aids, it's also the different accessories and compatibilities that those hearing aids have, and it's the way that those hearing aids can actually be programmed to suit your specific hearing loss. And with all of these options, it requires you to make a bunch of choices, and all of these choices can have a direct impact and sometimes a massive impact on how well you actually do with hearing treatment. Honestly, it's to the point where there's so much information out there, including my videos, that make it really difficult to know if you're making the right choices when it comes to treating your hearing loss. And this can ultimately lead to situations where you have information overload and this little term that we call paralysis by analysis. Well, this is where a hearing care professional comes into play. It is their job to understand all of the options that are out there and choose the correct options that would be best for you. The good ones are those who don't just treat hearing loss from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. The good ones are the ones who go home on their free time and learn all about new technology. They're reading research to see what's changing inside of the profession, and they're doing all of this so they understand what the options are that are available for you, and so they can understand how to pick the right options for you so you can hear your best. What does this do? Well, ultimately, this removes the necessity of you having to wade through an endless amount of information to try to make a decision on what to do about your hearing treatment, ultimately resulting in you not making a decision at all. But not only is it important for you to go to a hearing care professional who is knowledgeable enough to help you make the right choices when it comes to hearing devices, you need to go to a hearing care professional who follows best practices when doing so. Best practices are a long list of research-proven procedures that are necessary to ensure that you receive the best hearing aids and that you're maximizing your performance with those devices. If you are not yet familiar with what best practices are or why they are so critical for your maximum performance with hearing aids, then I highly recommend that you check out my video on best practices that I will link in the description of this video. The problem is, being armed with the knowledge of what best practices are is one thing. It is a completely different thing to actually find a hearing care professional who follows these best practices. Since these best practices are not widely promoted to consumers, it creates another situation where you have a ton of different options of different hearing care professionals to go to, but you have no clue which one you should go to because they all kind of seem the same. That's why I started the Dr. Cliff AUD Approved Provider Network. Since starting my YouTube channel several years ago, my clinic has received thousands of emails and phone calls from individuals just like yourself, asking where they can go in their local area to find a hearing care professional who actually follows best practices like I talk about in my videos. And since I had no idea which providers were actually following best practices, I decided to start my own network of providers who do. After a lengthy vetting process, I only allow hearing care professionals into the network who are committed to following best practices and putting your needs in front of their own. Now, making a choice on who to trust with your hearing healthcare is a lot easier than just scrolling through different clinic websites that all say the same thing, ultimately making it impossible to know if you're going to the right place. So if you want help finding the best hearing care professional for you, go over to my website, drcliffaud.com, and click on the Find a Local Provider tab. Then scroll down to the Provider Locator map, where you can either search your area by entering your city or zip code, or you can drag the map and zoom into your area to find your Dr. Cliff approved provider. Once you get to your provider's page, you can learn more about them and see why they also believe, just like I do, that following best practices are critical to achieve optimal performance with hearing treatment. Once you're confident in the provider in your area, either give them a call or click on the schedule button to request an appointment. Not only does an excellent hearing care professional take all of the guesswork out of choosing the best hearing aids for you, they are also responsible for maximizing your performance with those devices. So whenever you get overwhelmed with all the information that's out there on different hearing aids and treatment options, just remember, it is the hearing care professional that you choose to work with who's ultimately responsible for helping you make the right choice. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please share it. And if you want to see other videos just like this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to check out my website, drcliffaud.com.